My name is Lorraine Marshall and I am the Acting Coordinator of Prayer and Liturgy at the College while Mrs Richards is on maternity leave. Over the next few weeks, the College would like to provide the community with a little hope and prayer. Every week, at least for the next 4 weeks, myself, Brother Pat, our College chaplain, and our youth ministers, Franco and Matt, will have a post on Facebook. We ask you to join us. The idea behind it is to keep morale up and to give us a prayerful moment, to catch our breath and to continue to build this amazing community that we have. The first week, this week, is about how to cope with the loss we've all sustained from COVID-19. Let us remember we're in the presence of God.
Tough time recently, but it's nothing in comparison to what a bloke called Job went through in the Old Testament. And the Jews wrote this book to try and teach us why do bad things happen to perfectly good people. For the students who haven't read the book of Job, I recommend you read it. And it makes you feel good about today because he went through everything that was imaginable in terms of losing all his wealth, and then the poor man ended up physically with every problem under the sun, from piles to dandruff. So what do we do when we face adversity like this? Well, unfortunately, you can't control what happens to you by and large, but you can control how you're going to react to it. So you can react in a way that's good for you and good for those around you, or you can react in ways that's no good for you and no good for those around you. What we call either the good spirits in operation or the bad spirit. And it's up to you to determine which is going to happen. Are you going to see this time as a time of opportunity to learn new things, or are you just going to get down about all the bad parts of it? So the good spirit and the bad spirit fights in us all the time, but at a time like this, we need to become conscious that we can respond in positive ways or negative ways. Over to you.
In this time of COVID-19, we pray. When we aren't sure, God, help us be calm. When information comes from all sides, correct or not, help us to be discerning. When fear makes it hard to breathe and anxiety seems to be the order of the day, slow us down. Help us reach out with our hearts. When we can't touch with our hands, help us be socially connected. When we have to be socially distant, help us to love as perfectly as we can, knowing that perfect love casts out all fear. St. John Baptist de La Salle, live Jesus in our hearts. Next week, we're going to come together as a community to pray about the importance of solitude.